Do you know that Tampa won the Super Bowl?
It's funny that you would say that because I proudly said to my boyfriend on Tuesday that I did not watch the Super Bowl. I haven't kept up with it. And here I am 2 days later. I don't even know who won.
Okay, you watched the halftime show because we were texting back and forth during the halftime show.
Yeah, because I remembered to get on. Now, I only watched it on NFL.com. Like, I remember to go on NFL.com. And my favorite thing about NFL.com is, like, it lets you watch something for a couple of minutes, and then it pauses, and then you have to relaunch it. So even they're like, we don't want you to watch the weekend. Like, we're embarrassed about this.
Cut the stream.
So I had to keep hitting refresh on NFL.com.
Well, you had to keep hitting refresh because there was a couple of people on that app.
That might be why, yeah.
That app was on the verge of imploding on itself. So, yeah, I figured you had no idea you knew Tampa won.
Now, which one is Tampa, the old guy or the young guy?
Tampa was the old guy. The old guy's the one that won.
That's really inspiring, I got to tell you, because if you think about it, you know, he's like around our age. Think about you and I winning a Super Bowl now, and think about all the Super Bowls he's won. That's incredible.
Well, I look at Tom Brady as you and I. So Tom Brady was at a winning radio station. He won 6 rings with that radio station. What did the radio station do? They fired him. So what did he do? He went to the worst team in the league and said, you know what? Pay me a boatload of money and you'll win a Super Bowl.
Wow.
And
that's what happened? That's shocking.
And so he went to a team that was, you know, one of the last teams in the league.
Huh.
And he went to that place and not only won, but they won the Super Bowl, and he won the MVP, and he's 43 years old.
Yeah, he's us.
Right. He went and he brought one of his buddies with him. He brought Gronk. Gronk got 2 touchdowns, and they won. They took a piece of shit radio station to number 1. And the other PD right now was watching the game going,
it could have been us.
I
thought we were sick of winning, but now I realize it's actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, we had a really good person, and we fired him. Why? Because he's old. Crap, look what he just did.
They fired him for a stupid reason.
They fired him because they thought they could bring somebody else in. How'd that work out for you? They didn't even go to the playoffs. Anyway, the mayor of Tampa now is watching all these videos because when I was watching the game, I said, Ybor City is going to be out of control tonight.
What's Ybor City?
Ybor City is like this part of Tampa that's kind of like, what do you call it?
Like New Orleans?
Yeah. It's really, it's hip, it's cool, but it's got buildings and people just party nonstop in Ybor City. So I was sitting there going, Ybor City is going to be out of control tonight.
Yeah.
And so the mayor of Tampa is watching all these videos going, I'm going to prosecute every single person on this video that's not wearing a mask.
Yeah. I mean, what? Besides not wearing a mask, even if you are wearing a mask, I always say it's a mask, not an iron lung. So if you're not 6 feet from somebody, you're still opening yourself up to the possibility of getting COVID.
Mm-hmm. So everybody's partying without a mask, and she's going through person to person to person and trying to figure out, kind of like the Capitol, trying to figure out who these people are and find them or arrest them for not wearing a mask.
Right.
So she's a hypocrite because I bring you Exhibit A.
Uh-oh.
Here's a photo of her maskless at a hockey game last week.
Oh, no.
Here's another photo of her without a mask in an indoor fundraiser last week.
Oh, man, what a hypocrite. Oh, screw her. Fine her.
Yep, there are 2 photos of her at a hockey game, indoor hockey game, without a mask, around people who have masks, but she not wearing a mask, and the whole time at an indoor fundraiser without wearing a mask.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you just show me the digital picture that you had? Why did you print the digital picture to show it to me on paper? I'm just kind of curious why you felt the need to hold up a piece of paper when you could just held up your phone.
Because the digital picture doesn't make this noise. I needed to make this noise because this makes more sense. And here she is. Here's the hypocrite.
Doesn't.
Here's the hypocrite herself.
Everyone knows that simply wearing a mask dramatically reduces the spread of COVID-19.
What is this?
And I'm
Except
proud
for
to
you.
say that the majority of individuals that I saw out and about enjoying the festivities associated with the Super Bowl were complying. You know, we had tens of thousands of people all over the city. Downtown,
See?
out by the stadium, Ybor City, down here in Channelside, and very, very few incidents. So
Yeah, they're just
I'm
following
proud
their
of our
leader.
community,
That's some leadership
but,
there.
those few bad actors will be identified.
You?
and
Like
within
you?
the police
We've identified
department
you.
will handle
Yeah,
it.
right here. See?
There just has to be that level of personal responsibility. You can supply everyone with a mask, advise them of the science behind it, and
Yeah, you
should
could.
tell
expect
yourself.
But they're
that
still
they
gonna-
are going to abide by
Tell the lady
mask
in the
order.
mirror.
Again, you're going to find a few that don't. The majority that I saw were wearing masks. Everyone knows.
Not you.
Yeah, not you. Yeah, you're right. Tell the lady in the mirror. Talk to the mirror. Talk to the hand.
Her. The one you take selfies with. Tell her.
That's the one you need to tell.
Right.
I hate that. I hate when these politicians come forward and do this stuff. They without even acknowledging it and say, "Look, I've once in a while not worn a mask." Either say, "But I was socially distanced," or "I was with people that I knew had been tested." Like, just give me something, or say, "Yeah, I screwed up. I was seen without a mask a couple of times, and I realized what a mistake it is." Like, just at least acknowledge it. Otherwise, you're saying that like what we see this with our own eyes. It makes you look like the swamp then.
And everybody has a camera in their hand at all times.
Right.
They're going to take a photo of you if you're out because you're the mayor. And they're going to say, look who I saw today. I saw the mayor.
Right.
And she
Yeah.
doesn't have a mask on. So, yeah.
This is why I should be mayor. I'm the biggest hypochondriac in the world. You would never catch me without a mask or anything on anywhere at any time. Seriously, like my mother was saying to me, like, she's like, we're together all the time. Why do you wear a mask around me? I'm like, because in case, I mean, I've been tested, she's been tested, but you never know. I was like, I don't want to kill you.
No, because you could have gotten COVID from the walk from the front door to the car.